Okay, are we live? I mean, I think we should be live by now. Okay, we are live. Hello, welcome back. I'm not particularly sure if I should have this on. So, but anyway, I hope all the screen's visible to you. Because if it's not, then I don't know what to do. Let me just close off all the things that I'm not using. Right, okay. So I think this is the one thing we'll require. So, cool. So I'm gonna restart Claude. So Claude is up here. We'll rename this. We'll just get everything started up. We're gonna rename this as one at a time. So one at a time is a to-do app which makes us do things one at a time, and low-key ironic because we are working on two projects at one time. And then we have, and this we're gonna rename as chat on my screen. So the thing is, I have not exactly thought of what to name this guy just yet. Wait, yeah. So it's I'm just gonna call it cat on my screen for now, and I'm gonna change the color to something that suits him. No, not red. Actually, what are the colors available to us? So let's go pink. Yeah, I think this is cool. So for this project, we're gonna set the color as /color, and let's try out green. Is it contrasting enough? Pretty contrasting, right? Okay, cool. So the agenda of this stream today is to make sure that both of these apps are on macOS. And it's kind of sad that I have lost the reach of I had before, and I'm not sure if there is anything I can do about it. Wait, maybe there's something I can do about it. Hold on. Maybe there is something I can do about it. Okay. So every time I stream, right, I create a fake viewer using my iPad, and this fake viewer sort of brings in other viewers because it's like it tells them that like they're not alone on the stream. So loading the fake viewer like right now. I mean, it's a little hacky, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Like, wait, why am I not able to see this? Okay, I can. And perfect. Wait, let me just quickly do a sound check. Wait, let me just quickly do a sound check. Bro, okay, the sound is perfect. And okay, we're ready. Welcome back to the live stream. And we're gonna just wait a little before somebody actually joins us, because I feel like if you're doing it, then there must be like something that we are doing right, you know? So, okay. Whew. So the funny thing is, it says views are 2, and if I'm faking one viewer, then there must be an additional viewer, no? Then it must be 2 concurrent viewers. There's something wrong with this number, guys. There's like something terribly wrong with this number. Okay, anyway, I'm just gonna start. So we are working on 2 projects at a time, which is funny because one of the project is actually called one at a time, and it's a to-do app. It's low-key. Let me just quickly show it to you. And Yeah, this is one of those apps, and it's a to-do app. And the next is this cute little cat that we are working on, and you can actually talk to it. Hey bro, say hi to the live stream. And I'm not sure if you guys can see it in that corner. Wait, let me do it again. So I asked him to say hi, and I'm not I think it'll be blocked. Hey, so the cat says, hey, hi, everyone. Looks like we're deep in some Claude Code session over there. Repo, color changed, and all that shit. Thanks for hanging out with us, bro. Okay, I think like there are a lot of changes to be done to this, but these are the two projects we'll be working on. So get me caught up with everything that happened so far, and we're gonna send the same command to the other project, and we're gonna close this. Get me started on everything that happened so far. And also this cat, if let me just like quickly show you everything that we have built with this cat so far. So the cat like has either high energy or sleepy. About like how often he'll sleep, I've set it at like loves to snooze, so bro's already sleeping. And the length of an app is going to be very small. You can either make it like really big, and then this thing on if the cat should stay very low or like very high and things like that. Additionally, the cat can also remember things about you. So we have given the cat a memory. We have also like you can also start a focus session with this cat. Okay, so like say if I start focus session, it's gonna be like this, and it's gonna be like just count down and then give a small timer. I'm gonna reduce the break time to like 2 minutes. But so the agenda for today is to make sure that this thing becomes a proper Mac app. So right now it's not a proper Mac app, it's just like running off the terminal, and like it's just a system process if you're aware of it. So we want a app that people can download, and this cat like just starts running around everybody's screen is the goal. So let's get started. And we have people watching the stream, which is insane, which is cool. Okay, and so there are a few more people who joined, and thank you so much for joining and supporting the stream. And hey, we have 4 viewers so far. What do you think about that? So one thing that I did notice is this design is not that cute. It's like very small in font. People might find it hard to read this. 4 viewers, that's 4 whole humans choosing to watch a pixels watch a cat nap on your screen. I'd call that perfect crowd. Quality or quantity. Let's go, guys. So for all the 4 of you watching, thank you for joining in. And so one thing's for certain, this UI is bad, and a lot of UIs are bad. And this currently it only does exist on my phone like this. So the agenda for today is to make it a Mac app. Motion toolkit, an animation first to-do app. Okay. Test driven, habits home, deal layer, queue layer. The one with open item is deal mode, device field pass, a real morning run through phone. Okay. I actually don't know what this is, so I'm just gonna say complete what is left. What will be left after device field pass? Because I'm not exactly sure what it means, but like I've prepared the to-do list. Okay, I can actually show you guys. So the way I write my code here is I prepare this thing called as master todo.md. Okay, so master todo.md okay, that doesn't look that good, so I'm just gonna, how do I open this, bro? Open, Okay, wait, before that, the board has no unnumbered faces left. App is feature complete for V1. Okay, then I'm just gonna ask it to complete this feature. So once this feature is over, we'll actually get started with the Mac app. Open dot. So here's the master to do. Okay, so I'll just tell you the way I write code these days is that I'll start off, I'll tell my Claude Code what the agenda is, I'll tell them what all things we're going to follow. So for this particular app, I just said like we're going to build it with animation first principles. This rule, do not violate at any cost. And a bunch of other things. I said like what this app needs to be. It's a simple to-do app, but what more should be built on top of this? And let me just increase the font a little. Yeah. So this to-do list was prepared even before I started writing any line of code, right? And while doing this, it created like this architecture, right? The folder layout, the domain model, which is basically like what should be like the class names and if what variable should be named what. So here we have a class called habit, and each task can be set as a habit. And habits are live now, by the way. I can show you, but that will take a little bit of time. So I'm just going to show you like this. So this is a habit and sort of like opens like this and things like that. So this to-do app, this which I call like master to-do, was prepared even before any line of code was written. And you can see when there's an X mark, it means that that part has been complete. So there are several phases. So phase 1 is just like components, phase 2 is the to-do list view, phase 3 is the to-do home view and things like that. And all of this plan was written like as I said ever before any line of code was written. So a bunch of things were completed, and the only things left are everything till phase 12 was complete. The only thing left was these two: app rename, because like we want to find a better name for the app, and subtasks, whatever they are. So all that are complete, and so once I do complete this final feature, everything will be ready. And once this app is ready for iPhone, we can connect it with our Mac app as the goal. Friend-end Hari. Hi, friend-end Hari. I'm assuming your name is just Hari. So hi. Are you the same guy we talked on live stream a long time back? I'm not sure. Are you the same Hari? Let me know. So I'm gonna finish everything, and I'm gonna also there's this thing called goal, okay, /goal. So the goal is that no bro, okay, so you're new here, is it? Like, are you new here, or like have you been subscribed to me since some time? Okay, so as I just really want to talk to people, bro, and I'm like just kind of excited about it. Anyway, so there's this thing called /goal, which if you see, it gives Claude a particular goal before it stops. So the condition for that we are going to give is till all pending items get complete in at master to do, don't stop. And you guys might think that this is a bad idea, but the thing is, where is it? But the thing is, oh no, this is the book I was reading. Where did it go? Oh yeah, this. So the reason I'm giving this /goal command, subscribe now. Yo, thanks for subscribing, bro. That means a lot to me, honestly. So the reason I gave the /goal command is because I have only 2 tasks left. So if I tell Claude something like till all pending items get complete, don't stop, then it's perfectly fine. There's like no problem with it. Also, I'm like so happy that we have like a new subscriber. Anyway. Okay, so while Claude aims to achieve this goal, we are going to finally start working on our desktop cat. And for context, is a cat that sits on my screen. So Basically, I can keep it anywhere. It'll randomly start running, and you can also talk to it. Oh, it just goes to sleep also. And hey, we have a new subscriber. What do you think about that? So the thing is, like, this is completely powered by Claude Code right now. It's not the Claude API. So if you simply have a Claude subscription, then it can work. So right now I'm building it with support with Claude Code, but when I eventually make it an app, I'm going to power it with Claude Code, Claude API. Pro Tamila ninge IIT grad plus working as SD2 at PhonePe. I was working in PhonePe. PhonePe quit பண்ணிட்டேன், but hama na Tamil da. It has been 1 year since I quit PhonePe. For the past 1 year, I'm trying to start up. Nothing exactly is working out, but try பண்றோம் bro. Anyway, yeah. So this is so there are like plenty of apps that I have, but not a lot of them have like a lot of users, and that's kind of a problem. So we are trying to build things in which like people are actually excited to use and all. Okay, இப்போ நான் கொஞ்சம் லைட்டா blabber பண்றேன். Anyway, so this app is called Cat on My Screen. Basically, it's a cat that sits on my screen, and we are going to make it a Mac app today as the goal. The whole session was design refinement. Cool. Where you can pick up. Eyeball test the bubble. Hold confirm wave. Okay, that was working. Keep refining design. Close the distribution cap. App icon notarization. Replace the Neko sprite. Marketing kickoff. I draft the first 5-6 videos. Okay, alarm. So we do have Fable or Opus. So if I'm not sure if you know, Fable actually got shut down. So we can no longer use Fable. Like Fable, it says Claude Fable is currently unavailable. Learn more. I mean, like, we can quickly show you the announcement because it was a little stupid. Statement on the US government directive to suspend Claude 5. So apparently there was some demo that they did. Understanding the demo jailbreaking, we reviewed a demonstration. So the US government demoed to Anthropic that Fable could be used to break some critical vulnerability or something. So right now Claude Fable is no longer available. So yeah, we are using Opus and we are using it at X high effort, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So for this cat, right now it just exists like this one. So I want to give it like a proper UI and all. So that's what we are going to be aiming at this. On my other project, I think like a bunch of things are running, and we are going to let that run. So we are going to need a proper UI. We are going to make it a Mac app, right? The thing is, since I've never built a Mac app before, app for macOS before, I'm not completely sure if this settings alone is enough. I could be wrong. I'm assuming it needs to have like a proper UI and all. So for instance, let me show you another app that I built. So this is an app that I built for iOS, but okay, there's a bunch of things. The loading is slow and all, but like it has like a proper UI, right? The thing is, this was built for iPhone, so it looks a little bit weird on Mac. But this particular cat app that we are building is very specifically it's meant to be for Mac only. So is this enough? Is the question. Let me ground this in what is actually run rather than guessing. Yes, but probably not the kind of UI you're picturing. Hovercat is an accessory app. Menu bar only. The pet is the main surface. So proper UI here does not mean big windowed app. It means specific finite list of polished surfaces. Cool. What's missing isn't the UI, it's a handful of things that separates hobby script from a shippable Mac app. App icon, settings polish, use a directive. So it's telling me keep this app like a menu bar app, but the way I picture it is that like there's a simple UI in which we can do onboarding and all. How will we execute an onboarding where people can set the name of the app and shows the different capabilities that the cat has. Okay, native or cross-platform. This app is completely native, so there's no Windows support just yet. I can show you the code also. Yeah, so all of this is fully on Swift. This is the Swift directory. Swift, if you know, has like this main and app delegate. App delegate is like, even for if you're writing only for iOS, app delegate is a huge thing. This is basically the file which invokes a different application lifecycle, as they call it. The main is basically just this, so pure Swift. And the reason I'm doing pure Swift is because it's easier to ship. The App Store, like that's a lot easier to give to people. If you're doing Windows, you'll need to create a .exe, put it on some website, tell people to download from the website. But if I'm doing just on Mac, I can test like how many people are using it before I finally decide if I should put it out or not. Because if it's just a Mac app, right, it's easy to distribute to people. App Store, that's all. Okay, this is the right next piece. First, let me clarify one thing. Set the name of the app. Naming is equal to naming the cat. You can't rename. Okay, data layer. 2 new setting keys. Whew. The onboarding flow. A page 50 UI. A page 50 UI window. Same proven pattern as your settings panel. 50 UI hosted. The horizontal page flow. Back/next. Okay. The mistake is to avoid is firing system permission dialogs cold. That's the execution. What is execution, bro? I did not understand anything. Okay, I'm just gonna turn on this. Hovercat is the other permission that's been missing. I'm gonna turn on both. Cool. The mistake to avoid is firing permission. Cool. The pet always starts normal, and if it's not onboarded, open. I'm not sure if this is the right way to do it. I feel like there should be a UI. I might be wrong. So right now Claude is suggesting to me to just keep this as such. I'm not entirely on board with that plan. Okay, how should the capabilities page look? How much motion charm versus how fast to build? Static cards. Hold, chat, hold, talk. Reminder plus memory. I don't understand. I don't understand my options. I genuinely don't understand what Claude just told me. Dude, is this song open? Is this song still in NCS? I hope these are open. These songs are non-copyright, bro. I don't want to get my stream banned or something. Huh. What the screen looks like. The welcome flow has a few screens, each one showing what the cat can do. One of the screens lets the user type the name. The question, okay. The actual cuter and more impressive, and great for filming clips on Instagram, and takes a bit longer to build. I think I don't fully understand what this means. Each screen has a still picture of the cat at the top plus simple little Apple style icons. Cleaner and faster to build, just less wow. Okay, I don't want less wow. One of the screen lets the user, the question is just where the screen goes. After hello screen, we see a cat moved in screen first, then name it. Feels like a pet before naming. Okay, we're gonna do number 2. Number 2, they name it before anything else, so every screen after can use hi emoji. Here's what can I do. That sounds nice. And each of the step should be blocking. We can only move to the next step after a previous step has been executed. Say control plus option plus C was clicked. Oh, by the way, like if you see the 2-minute break, the cat just reminds me to take a break like every 2 minutes. Hi Sudarshan, I'm not sure if you're still on stream, but hi to you, brother. Are you new here? Is this the first time you're tuning into the stream, or like have you been here before? Say control plus option C was clicked. Oh shit. Then only allow the user to move on to the next step. This doesn't need to be the case for voice, since user can skip the voice permissions. We want to make the app like completely inclusive. So if the user doesn't want to give their microphone permissions, then we don't have to give it to them. Okay. So Hari had asked for like a complete flow explanation, so we're gonna give it, but I'm just gonna quickly enter this prompt. Since user can skip the voice permission, that can be non-blocking, but just let the user know they can enable voice anytime they want. Oh shit, what happened? Dude. Okay, anytime they want. Otherwise, the other steps are, this is actually blocking my field of view. Otherwise, the other steps are blocking. Let's go. Okay, so to completely show the whole flow, there's this cat. It has it's basically just a cat, guys. So but the cool thing is it can see our screen. Okay, so like there are a bunch of things it can do. So it can go to sleep, which it should go to sleep anytime soon. And the reason it went to sleep this fast is because we have set naps as loves the snooze. That is, it will go to sleep all the time. But the thing is, the duration of the sleep, I've kept it as cat nap, which means the cat will wake up very, very soon. And as you saw, the cat was able to jump above and below, right? So the reason is we have kept it as loves heights instead of stays low. So if somebody was to keep the button like somewhere over here, the cat will choose to stay low. But since we want the cat to be like above, we are keeping it up. Grooming, we have kept it at very tidy. That's a feature called like it will be like cleaning itself. Like let me out. So this is the grooming thing. And couple of other things, like right now the focus session is running. So if you're like studying or something, then you can tell the cat to start a focus session and you can adjust the time of like how much ever you want. And there's also a thing called smart nudge me off distracting apps. Smart nudge. So basically what happens in smart nudge is that it looks at your screen once or twice sometimes. So I'm just gonna do / by the way. Can you explain how smart nudge works with the cat? Okay, so by the way, it's a feature which doesn't block your ongoing command and starts a separate thread. So here's how smart nudge works. It's an opt-in upgrade. So it will just, instead of speaking generic lines, the cat will actually look into your screen and say something specific that you're doing. So there are 3 things it can do. If anything failed, it uses a generic canned instead. Okay, so basically, say if I'm on Instagram, okay, no, so we're gonna ask, so this was the fable blocking news. So we're gonna just ask the cat as, what do you think about this news? What do you think about this news? Okay, so right now we have used our voice command to ask the cat about what it thinks of this news in which Fable got banned. So it's going to process and it's going to give us a response. The government ordering Anthropic to yank Fable 5 over jailbreak concerns is a big deal. And then it starts to behave like a normal cat. Honestly, my ears are perked up and the Anthropic model will not be affected. Now, say if I'm on Instagram and say if I just open, okay, this girl has a story. Let me just, okay. So I'm gonna ask this cat, what do you think about this influencer? So like it just has access to your screen, so it has like complete control over everything that you can do. Looks like Shivani Karnika doing a foundation shade, wearing it only on one side. The shade is kinda alive. So if you see this kinda alive written here, so it's basically just the Claude connector board basically. I'm a cat, so this is my whole look so far, but I respect the dedication. So it just says it respects the influencer's dedication. Also, remind me in 15 seconds to look at my chat. So this is, I think, like the final command, a final feature that I built, and the final feature is just reminders. It also has like one more feature. Which is basically a memory. That's again a feature that like is supported with all Claude things. Look at your chat right now. That was the 15-second reminder. And why don't you use something like WAPI or voice agent to make the cat speak? Actually, that is voice support, so it can speak replies. But currently I've like kept it like disabled it because the voice sounds very human. But true, I can use like some voice cloning to make it actually sound like a cat. I think like that will take a little more effort. So right now I'm just like sharpening it up. But Vappy is a good idea. Vappy versus 11 Labs. But yeah, Vappy is a good idea. So we would be doing that in the future. We'll make it speak like a proper cat. Oh wait, what is this asking? Rename is a real remaining work. So I'm gonna okay, just quickly I'll just enable this. What are the out of scope features? Okay, so that was the extent of like all the features that the cat is capable of. So right now I'm building it in a way where it can be like a study companion or like a work companion, and that's basically it. So right now the only useful feature of this is this thing. Apart from that, there have been several instances where when I'm like just reading a book or something, it just like comes and chimes a little. So for that I'm going to temporarily alter the behavior of this. Wait, where is the cat? Oh shit. Do you want to edit? Wait, what is going on? Continue. I think I accidentally cancelled something. Huh. The problem of this cat now, bro, when it goes and sleeps like this, I think it will get blocked out of the view. So I'm gonna just keep it over here. Why is this asking me permissions? Did I not give it auto mode? Oh no, I did not give it auto mode. Okay. So right now it's creating an onboarding flow. You know what, on parallel, I think I should also enable smart nudges more often, because I feel like you guys are not able to see the power of this cat. So do you have any idea about what smart nudges help you? Actually no, scratch that. Do you know the smart nudges feature that you have? So I'm gonna give the cat like a little more power. So there is this feature called smart nudges, which I explained, which basically looks at the screen and gives you a response. But right now it's not properly triggering. It's not properly triggering because there is I've told it that if the user does not respond, then stop annoying the user or something like that. Temporarily, for dev purposes, trigger smart nudges every 1 minute and make it compulsory that the cat has to say something on every smart nudge. Also mark a to-do to remove it before, not remove it, to have a look at it again before production release. Why don't you? Okay, yeah, that we had already talked about this message. Yeah, I think the thing is we want to make the cat talk back to us. I think like that will definitely be a feature before we release. The problem is if we make it make some noise and then it sounds like more of a human, then it will be very bad. So we can use 11 Labs or Vappy or something like that, but the problem again is that we don't know how people will react to the voice. But certainly, like that is one make or break feature, bro. Like if that feature is implemented perfectly, then it's going to be a killer application. Now let me look at what the other project is. Okay, the other project is perfectly running as expected. The other project is a simple to-do app, guys. Like not a lot going on here. Okay, we can actually rename it one at a time. To-do app. Building a Mac application for it. Perfect. And it's cool that like we can use this rename feature. Okay, perfect. So once the smart nudge feature is like at 1 minute, you guys will be able to see the real power of this cat. This cat is like insanely powerful, guys, trust me. So the nudge API, right, if it is running for every 1 minute, the cat takes a screenshot. Okay, so if you see you have a permission to give the cat the access to see the screen. So every 1 minute it's going to take a screenshot. So if I launch it to production and if I give it to users, every one screenshot there's going to be some API cost of like say 1 rupee or something to parse images, and I don't want to be paying like for every single minute somebody is using my app. That can be bad. So the smart nudge feature, which is basically the cat looking at the screen and commenting on something that we are doing, will be only available on dev mode, basically because we don't have money. The anime character voice which will suit for cat. Oh, absolutely. I think like I'm not sure how much anime you watch. I'm assuming you watch a lot of anime. But if you see Fairy Tail, right, there's Happy, and then there's also this cat that comes in Weathering with You. Weathering with You has a cat. No, Suzume has a cat. Sorry. Yeah, Suzume cat. That is also, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I can take a bunch of cat voices and I can clone them. For sure. Yeah, that'll be really cool. Yeah, probably will do that. Nice idea. Thanks. Edited files completely clean. So on the left, we are building like onboarding. So for users who are opening the cat app for the first time, what will the flow look for them? Is what is happening on the left. On the right, we are making smart nudges on dev mode. So it's a dev toggle, revert before production release. The build failed. Oh, okay. So because of this, some build is failing over here, which is funny. Shit, that's a problem. Because we are like there's like two different things running at the same time. It's a bit of an issue. Anyway, overall it's fine. So this dude, I had asked it what are the items, bro. What are these skipped items? I'd asked it and asked Claude to say this before also, I think. Don't stop. Oh, maybe we did not say it. Sorry. Bill succeeded. Note the very first make app report failures. So I'm gonna say try again. Oh, perfect. Oh shit, stop trying again. Okay, where is it? Why is iPhone 17 randomly on? Okay, there it is. So a little pixel cat just hopped on your screen. What should we call them? So I'm gonna call mine. So this is cool. This is cool. But we are also going to like add like a certain randomize option, because like what if users don't want this and they click on a randomize dice over here and they can click on like randomize. So we're just gonna wait for whatever is behind it. Let me grab a clean shot just before. Oh, it's taking a screenshot. That's new. Did you guys know that Claude was taking screenshots before? Interesting. Oh wait, did it kill? It executed a kill command, bro. Lol. I think that's perfect anyway. So I'm just gonna give the randomize command option to it. So we're gonna say the 4 names option is perfect, but in the background create 20 more cat names and add a small dice option at the same height of the text box and right next and right next to the text box, and this randomize click will alternate between the names of the cat we already have. Also have a cute animation. Also have a animation in the die is clicked. Okay, so what we basically said is, instead of like just having mochi, biscuit, noodle, pixel, when the user logs in for the very first time, we want to feel like a lot of the things are happening at the same time. So we'll just add a dice like button here. So every time the user clicks the die, the name will change. These 4 names are perfect, by the way. Pixel, noodle, biscuit, mochi, pixel. Pixel is a very cute name for a cat, dude, honestly. And while this is happening, the to-do app just told me what are the deferred tasks. Nested checklist under task. Actually, the nested subtasks should actually start. We're gonna be like build it now. This app, this to-do app, is completely built by Claude, so it's let it do its thing, I guess. For this cat app, we're gonna give like a little bit more focus, because like this one is like a lot more fun. So I'm gonna just call it Mochi. Continue. Say hi to Mochi. The shortcut to chat is Option Command C. I think this one should read option, so I'm gonna also say that. So let me take a screenshot. Just gonna say, in this image, the below the option, oh, it built the randomize option. Cool. Below the option key, the word option should come, and below the command, and same for command. Also add a plus button between them What else? Let me just try oh shit. Bro, randomize is so... Okay, this is not nice. Okay, we need to remove that. But anyway, waiting for the shortcut to chat is okay, between them. Instead of saying waiting for 3 keys, say hold keys together. We will proceed say keys together to proceed. Cool. Also I think like when the die is rolling, no need to go through names. Just get one final random name. Current one is too chaotic. Okay, perfect. These are the changes that we want right now. So when a user holds this, what happens? Dude, bro, that waiting time was so slow. Okay, we're gonna say can we have more cat skins? Oh, absolutely, dude. So this is actually not commercial. So when I'm actually launching the app, this is not going to be there. You have to create something else. This is like an open source skin. So people, I don't think we can actually use this on a application. I'm just using it for development purposes because this cat is like super cute. But when the app releases, there will be more cat skins for sure. I'm also thinking about a feature where people can upload their own cat skin. If they have a cat like in their house, they can take a photo, give it to Claude, tell it to generate some cat skins or something. Thinking about some features like that. Yeah. When the option command C is held, make sure the next step is moved by the user, because right now the auto movement to the next step is too sudden, and the user may miss the point where it told what happened. Also add a text. Oh, this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Also add a text which says hold these keys, hold to chat with cat name anytime you want.
Wherever love goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I.
Okay, perfect. That's nice.
Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy. When we're in too deep. And you and
Enable voice maybe later.
Go look in the mirror, say, hey, I'm sorry for all.
Wait. After enable voice is tapped, wait for the user to actually open the recording. tell them it's tap and hold and not just tap. So show some visible feedback when the buttons are tapped, like an animation of three buttons going down and the hold below the option command C. Only if it's easy to implement, otherwise just keep the hard blocking. No need to get text. Simple blocking is enough. Yeah, okay. Sorry if I'm not viewing the chat a lot, because right now, bro, and it's annoying that it's not a separate application. Okay, so right now this is fixed. Bro, it's so annoying that I can't tap it rapidly. Actually, this is fine, I think. Oh no, I need to reduce the animation time. Reduce the die. Oh shit, I cancelled everything. Reduce the die animation time. Also, don't block the die while animation is in progress. The user can press the die any number of times. I think it's super important that we give this much importance on the onboarding step, because when a user downloads the app for the very first time, they are going to open this. So it makes sense that like the thing is not skipped. Bro, what is your Code Forces rating? I don't think I've given Code Forces contest since 2020. But I can just show you my profile. I actually don't even remember. I don't even remember when was the last time I gave a Code Forces contest. I don't think I gave a contest the whole time COVID was happening, dude. Okay, never mind. This is my Code Forces thing. Oh wait, I've given a contest in 2021. Lol. I actually don't remember it. So my last contest was March 18th, 2021. I think my maximum rating was somewhere over here. Oh yeah, no, this one lucky contest, I got like international rank 28. That was a good contest. Became candidate master for one contest. Then next contest was immediate failure. Oh, but then the other contest we did gain, so we became very close again. But then we kept falling. Then we fell to 1600. Then yeah. So right now I'm at 1753. But then again, I've not given a contest in 5 years, so I'm not sure if it matters. I heard from people that like the contests right now are like a lot harder. All-rounder? No, bro. Yeah. This brings back nostalgia. Lol. It's been a while since people have asked me my Code Forces rating. Eeks. Code Forces was a huge part of my life, like long back. It's I've just stopped doing it in the last 5 years. Like, I think I'm assuming you're in college, right? That's why like Code Forces is huge for you. But I really feel after interviews and all, like you don't no longer use that tool, honestly. Strong in both DSA, CP, and Dev. I think I got strong in Dev because I think I got strong in Dev after like I left college. Like in college, I didn't write a lot of software. Right now, for like the last 5 years, I've been just doing Dev, bro. So right now, I'm not strong in CP. DSA, I'm strong. DSA, I'm still strong because you use DSA quite a lot while working. But I don't think if I give a code forces contest now. If I give a code forces contest now, oh wait, something quit unexpectedly. Yeah. Looks like it's still running. Oh shit. Delete the downloaded simulators. Run it directly on my phone. Yeah, like so I was saying, like if I was giving code forces contest today, I will get like a minus 100 rating for sure. I don't remember anything code forces do. I'm sure I still remember the algorithms and all, but like to type it that fast, like to type it in like 10 minutes or something is hard. I'm guessing only college students can do that. Like to be in the most zone, to practice code forces for like 8 hours a day, hard bro, hard. Oh yeah, I can understand that code forces has a lot of cheaters now. I'm assuming people just copy paste the question into ChatGPT, right? ChatGPT can solve like pretty much anything. Makes sense. Makes sense that like a lot of people cheat, bro. Yeah, how is that going? Code forces cheating. I'm sure there are a lot of blogs, right? Concerns regarding AI. Lol. Sure. Oh, I thought this was coming 6 months ago. 7 out of the top 10 contestants have been identified. Lol. Maybe a few verifications. I don't think you can. I don't think you can find people who cheat. I mean, you can literally prompt ChatGPT saying, "solve." Okay, you know what? Let me try. Let me try doing this. Okay, I'm going to try solving some problems using AI. I'm going to use I'm going to create a new account. I don't want to spoil my account. I'm just going to create a new account. Handle. Oh shit! I totally forgot what I was doing. Sorry guys, I have ADHD. Now give it a try. Tap and hold to start recording. Oh wow! See that? See that? Oh wow! I love it. Talk out loud. Keep the time for tap and hold at least 3 seconds before moving ahead. Okay, where is the UI? Oh, I think it closed it. So I'm gonna name it Pixel. Perfect. Continue. Enable voice. Perfect. Okay. Pixel lives on your screen. Watch Pixel explore. Off they go. Continue. Yes. Let's go. Hi, I'm Pixel. Tap whenever you want to talk. Hi, cat. What are we doing right now? Okay, anyway, I'm gonna set the handle as AI. Okay, no, wait, handle setting is permanent, right? Just gonna call it crits43. Oh, I should keep password. Oh god. Okay guys, I'm gonna temporarily disable my screen. MacOS screen capture. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly set a password. Okay, it's asking me to register on email. So okay, the thing what we are going to do right now is trying to solve. I'm going to pick the hardest problem and I'm going to try solving it using AI. I know it's probably against the rules, but it's okay. Because like we are not doing it in a contest. We are just like testing out if AI is possible, or we can solve it or not. I know it's probably against the rules. Like I would never do this if I was like in. I would definitely never do this if I was like actively doing like 5 years old, like 5 years ago when I was like 20 years old or something. If I was doing this AI cheating, I would have gotten like so mad. But let's try. Let's go to the educational contest. I'm going to pick the hardest problem, okay? Shortest GCD paths. Only 34 people have solved it. That's going to be hard, but let's try. I'm gonna go ChatGPT. I'm gonna be like, solve this. Let's see. I'm not gonna try more. I'm just gonna only give it for this. Let's see what happens. Till then, let me continue my development on this cat. 3-second hold gate, enable voice. Can you reset onboarding? I want to test that again. Oh no, I think like I should just create a extra button where it says create a menu option called how to use cat emoji, which when tapped replace the onboarding. Okay, actually I think I should commit before that. Okay, I'm just gonna say commit the changes, and then this replace the onboarding. Okay, cool. Okay, when that happens, let's see if ChatGPT, what is it doing? Can I not see the thinking mode again? I'm sure ChatGPT can just open up the code and like see the command, but I think it's fine. The changes are committed, I think. Cool. I really actually like. Oh shit, what's going on? Oh, the onboarding is here. What? Okay, so I'm gonna call it noodle. Continue. Perfect. Oh wait. See, I'm holding this, but like the chat is not opening. God, bug after bug. In the first time we open chat in onboarding, option command C is not opening the chat. It just says done in the UI, but the chat did not open. For some reason, like when I press option command C, bro, wait, I'll show you guys. Wait, enable voice. I'm pressing. See, I did press command option C. You can see like there's a slight flicker here, but the chat is not opening. God, this is annoying. Anyway, so it pulled off like this whole thing. It gave us like a good reasoning. In fact, the exact recurrence. So I'm gonna copy this. Let's see if ChatGPT can solve the toughest problem here. G++. It's been a while since I've submitted a code like this, bro. Also, guys who are watching this, I will never do this in real life. I promise I will never do this. The only reason I'm doing it to just test it out. I'm completely against whatever is happening on screen right now. I'm like completely against whatever is happening on screen right now. Please don't do this. I hate myself for doing it actually. But I want to know, dude. I want to know. Time limit exceeded on test 23. Try in Gemini. Actually, true. Like, why did I not think about it? So the verdict right now is that ChatGPT failed. Or oh shit, sorry. So I'm gonna open Gemini, and I'm also gonna use Claude. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use different models of Claude. We're gonna have two chats. There's Claude, and there's gonna be Claude again. Claude Sonnet and Opus. We're gonna use like two different models. Let's see what happens. 4.6 effort high. That's enough. Oh no, the actual. Wait, sir. Gonna be like solve this. This is Sonnet, and we're gonna also ask. We're gonna ask Opus. We're not going to increase the thinking. We're gonna just say solve this. Also ask Gemini. Just why not? So solve this. Perfect. Cool. Continue. Perfect. So it is working. Oh bro, but like it's not minimizing, bro. Wait, is that a general issue? Option command C is no longer minimizing the cat chat. What the hell? Hello. Oh, wait, I always had to press escape? This is confusing, but anyway. Continue. Enable voice. Testing. Continue. Off they go. This button like literally does not work. Okay, what? Okay. Off they go doesn't do anything. Is it supposed to be a button? Bro, Google and other fan companies ku interview ku poirkingala. I did interview with Google once, like, but that person asked me like a very tough question though. Like one of the best programmers I know, I asked him that question. It took him like very long to tell me that. So I was unlucky in the Google interview. It did not go well for me. But anyway, I think like I worked in Blinkit and I worked in PhonePe, and I feel like Blinkit is like Zomato, right? So working for Blinkit gave me a lot more experience than like what would have happened if I had worked for Google. So I'm like actually thankful for that reason that I got rejected in Google, because if I did go to Google, I would have not had the experience that Blinkit gave me. And Blinkit is the whole reason that I'm able to like develop all the apps that I've developed. I was an iOS engineer in Blinkit. Like if you're using iOS right now, a lot of code was built by. If you're using Blinkit in iOS, a lot of code was written by me. Imagine if I had gotten into Google, right? I would have not. I'm very sure I would have not been able to do all this. Like Google have their own internal things and all, but just because I was an iOS engineer in Blinkit, I had learned Swift very well, and now I'm able to do all this. I'm telling you very honestly, if I had gotten into Google, if I had like by any luck, if I had gotten into Google, I would not have been this good. Like swear to God. Okay, perfect. This is working. And I don't think, like I honestly think your first job should not be in Google. It should be in like one of the startups. I think like maybe 5-6 years down the line you can work for Google, because the experiences that startups can give you are unparalleled, bro. Like the startup experience is crazy good. You can go to Google, but it will be like nice on your resume and everything, but that's pretty much it. The experience that startup gives you is insane. What do you think about this? So I'm just gonna ask my cat what it thinks about this. But I really think if you're like just starting out in your career, Google is not the right place for you. I mean, Google is a brand stamp that opens doors forever, but startup throws you deep end and you grow 3 times faster because nobody's there to catch you. If you're early career, hungry to build things, the startup experience usually compounds harder. If you want the stability and the name, Google wins. The cat. That's exactly what the cat says. Unicorn startups greater than product-based companies. I mean, for sure, but also it depends on like the founder of the startup and all. Because there have been unicorn startups which have failed. Like whichever company you choose, like you have to be like super careful. You'll have to be really careful about like who the founder is and all. But yeah, for sure. No, I think product-based companies also you learn a lot, dude. Depends on like what scale the product is at. Like if you're in some company like Meesho, right? Meesho is like pretty big. Or even if you're in a company like Razorpay, right? Razorpay is big, but you will still learn a lot more, like compared to Google or anything. But I can say Razorpay has grown far beyond just a unicorn startup. It's like a very big company, but you'll learn a lot. Same with Blinkit, Zomato and all. Watch Noodle Explore. Continue. Perfect. Yes, help me focus. Let's go. Cool. I think that's pretty much on the onboarding. That's it for onboarding. Commit the changes. Also, Hari, which companies are you targeting like right now? I'm pretty sure there are like some companies that you want to get into, right? I mean, see, bro, I'm not telling you should not aim for Google, okay? Like if you're aiming for Google, like every other company becomes very easy for you, because the level at which you need to practice DSA for Google, right? If you're doing that, any other company DSA, you're sorted. So even if you if you want to go Google, that's great. If you get into Google, make sure you stay in Google for like 5 years, 6 years, then you get a promotion and all those things, right? Because the brand value is only important when you stay in a company for like a long time. But in startups, it's not like this. If you stay in like Blinkit for 1 year or PhonePe for like 1 year, like I did, it's going to be fine. But if you're like in Google and if you stay in Google for only 1 year, that's going to be bad, because the brand name is not going to last. Like it's terrible if you like leave it in 1 year. Also, I think like if you are in Google, interviewing Amazon, Snowflake, HackerRank and much more. Hey, crazy, da? Crazy. Nice. I think Snowflake is the data company, right? That's pretty good. Yeah, dude, all these companies like swear to God. I think HackerRank, I don't know. Are they still doing competitions? It's been a while. Like I said, like I haven't opened this in a while. HackerRank used to be very good back like 5 years ago, but I'm not sure if they're still same. HackerRank was broken, but now it's harmful. Lol. But yeah, crazy, bro, crazy. Like, good luck in all these interviews. Oh, I totally forgot that we were doing this as well. So this is Gemini's code. Let me submit this. I will apologize after doing the shitty thing, but we'll do the shitty thing first. Submit. Oh, anti-bot verification. Oh lol. Submit. Then we'll go here. We'll try submitting again. Oh, by the way, this is a smart nudge. The cat like occasionally looks at your screen and tells you what's on it. I think this was Sonnet, right? Yeah, this is Sonnet. Oh, Sonnet did not one-shot the answer. But it's telling me to do... lol. I'm pretty sure this will not work. What? Bro, I'm gonna try this. I'm like very sure it will not work. But like surely it's not that easy, right? What do people use? People use this, I guess. Does this work? I don't know. Wrong answer on test 1, wrong answer on test 2. This was the... So I'm just gonna give this. I'm gonna give this back to... Wait, where did it go? Here it is, right here. Yeah, I'm gonna give this back to Gemini. And wrong answer on test 1. And I'm gonna give this to Claude. Let me give it to both Claudes. Let's see what happens. In the meantime, this was done. Okay. So I'm just telling Claude to directly run the build on my phone. Let me see. But anyway, so this is thinking. We're also gonna go to. We're also gonna give ChatGPT its answer because it did get it wrong. So I'm gonna just say this. Where was ChatGPT, bro? I can just reopen it again. I think at some point ChatGPT is going to be able to solve it. Error in set system. Retry. The recurrence is correct, but it's far too expensive. So, nothing wrong, bro. It's virtual contest. Yeah, true. I mean, yeah. Oh, wait. I know it's a virtual contest, but like I feel like you're supposed to put in the effort to reach the problem, right? Because the people who put in their time and effort to create this problem, like I've been on the side where people create these questions as well. To create a question, to create the test cases, to verify it, to get it checked, there's a lot of effort that goes behind each of these problems. So when people are putting this much effort to solve a problem, if we just go ahead and tell AI to solve it, right? That's wrong. Like if I was to genuinely sit and solve this question, it's going to take me like 8 to 10 hours minimum just to like have a proper understanding of what's going on. I don't even know if I'll be able to solve this. So I think it's wrong. I'm very sure it's wrong. uh, like I would genuinely ask for people to not do this. Uh, but like, give me the whole code. But anyway, so for this question, there was something called minimum partition DP, which I honestly have no idea what it means. Subset partition DP. Bro, I've like forgotten all this. I'm very sure I remember what subset partition DP is. I think just create two subsets, solve it. I mean, obviously, that's what dynamic programming is. The time complexity is 3 power m, where m is the number of distinct primes in. Oh my god. This is some shit, bro. Let's try if this can be solved. Again, I don't encourage any one of you to do this because a lot of effort goes into creating these problems, and genuinely I don't think you will learn much if you're doing this. When you're actually solving a problem, even if you spend like 8 hours, right, you're thinking about like the different solutions that go into solving it. So like in the 8-hour process, just thinking about the problem, you will learn a lot more than actually solving it like this. Like now I know it's a subset partition and all, right? I just have 1200 people rating. 1200 people. I don't know. Like I would recommend. Actually, like, can you give me your Codeforce's ID? Like, if you give me your Codeforce's ID, I can actually give you some advice that is suited to you. Because I think if you're like 1200, I think the only thing you need to improve is your speed at which you solve the first 3 problems, I feel. Because the first 3 problems, if you're able to solve like every contest, I think you should get to like 1500, 1600 for sure. Just give me your Codeforce's ID, dude. I'll tell you like very specifically what to do. But other than that, if you need like a very generic advice, go to this website called. Okay, I'm no longer interested in solving questions with AI. I think it's wrong. I don't think anyone is supposed to do that. And I'm very happy that none of the AI got it right, even though we did not try much. So okay, you should go to this website called A2OJ. Wait, it's not there anymore. Oh, I think they got it down or something. Okay. Just type A2OJ online, okay? And this is mine. So pick this one, go down, solve these questions in order. You can see that I have done these questions. Like you can see div to A. I think, yeah, I've solved till like 48. Once you're able to do like say 50 of this, I think you should go to the next ladder. Solve this, then go to this. This also I would have solved like a little bit, 20. So I solved like a little bit. So for me back then this got very easy. So I started doing div2c, and once div2c you have solved like some 20 questions and you feel like it's becoming easy, go solve div2d. I think this is where I spent most amount of time. I solved like about 40 questions. So dude, my cat is a little bit annoying right now. How do I go back? Okay. Yeah, the cat was annoying. I'll fix that. So the way I want you to approach these things is, if you are comfortable in solving A, then go to B. If you are comfortable in solving B, div2B in every contest, then go to div2C. If you are solving div2C in every single contest, then D. If you are able to solve D in every single contest, then go to E. E is very hard. I don't think I've solved any question here. Oh, I have solved 3 questions, lol. But anyway, div2-3 is very hard. So I spent most of my time trying to practice div2D because I was not able to solve div2D contests like consistently. But I think this is one shot solution, bro. Swear to God. Just do this. Just do this alone and you will see your code forces rating improve a lot. Apart from that, I also used VOJ. Was it called VOJ? VOJ Online Judge CP. I forgot the name actually. It was in this book called CP, lowering the bound, lowering the upper bound for competitive program. I forgot the name. It's by this guy called Felix. Oh yeah, this book, cpbook.net. Buy book. I don't think you don't need to buy it. You'll get a free copy somewhere. This is the book, bro. Just get this book. This book will give you a solution for everything. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, guys. Now I'll get back to doing my thing. Sorry if that was a lot of things. Oh bro, I forgot it again. I'm gonna ask. Check again. What is it downloading? Xcode build. Download platform. What? I somehow have 80 GB free. Interesting. Okay. Lol. I think I need to increase the font of this cat, by the way. The text is too small, don't you think? Increase the font for smart nudges. So right now, when the cat gave me a smart nudge, like it told me checking storage at 1 AM, I think it was like too small for my eyes. State is running. Speaking the smart nudge font now, don't forget the dev toggle revert. Okay, so if you guys were there in the stream for some time back, I had set a dev toggle and the cat was like, don't forget to do that. And the reason it's able to do this is because like this does have like the chart history with my Claude Code. So it's able to like, quickly tell me what I need to do, set a reminder. Oh shit, something closed it. Okay, it's back again. I fumbled that one, couldn't parse to. What? There is an error here. Does the cat know that? Does the session know that error is there? Um, Wait, but just in case, I'm gonna copy the error. So I'm gonna copy this error. I'm not entirely sure what this is. Oh, okay, it understood. The bubble rendered is showing a tool ingest error, not a reminder. Let me check the drop. So you can see the word Dropbox, but it doesn't actually use Dropbox. The memory for the cat, that's a file in which it writes down everything that's happening. So I've named it as Dropbox. I mean, not me, the Claude Code named it as Dropbox. I was just like too lazy to correct it, bro. The directory is empty, but it hit a head trace. Let me write atomically. What's happening here? This agent, I feel like, has completed its task. Can you look for available? Wait, did it delete Xcode? No, Xcode is there. I mean, if Xcode is there, it can also see my phone, right? Can you check for available devices and run it on my phone? I'm just gonna call it Critics. It should be able to find it, I think. Xcode scheme. No, don't build it there. My god. Why is it building on a simulator again? I specifically told it not to do that. I think it's fine. How is this going? The bubble is rendering fine. You see it by the cat. No, I didn't see it by the cat. What? Did you guys see it? Did you see the cat say some message? I've been chasing wandering cats with crops rather than buying more psychos on screenshots. This is the new nudge, bigger and easier to read. I don't think it's big enough. Can you increase the nudge font to 20? Just gonna keep it on top, bro. Why is it coming down? Because like when the smart nudge happens, I want it to be like super visible to people. And I do think we have to change the font as well, like at some time. Oh, did it find my phone? Installed, now launching on the iPhone. I don't see it launching, bro. Oh shit, that looks bad. That looks terrible, in fact. It looks terrible. Go to 16. Oh shit, this is... Continue. I put it on the wrong terminal. It looks terrible. Go to 16. And also be aware the padding and stuff. And testing. And this is still small, dude. I don't know. Do you guys think I should increase the font of that as well? Oh yeah, that is terrible. Yeah, 20 point was way too chunky for a little speech bubble like mine. Looks like the other Claude is already on it, dropping it to 16 point and bumping the padding so the text isn't crammed. Perfect, that's exactly what we wanted. Now I should be going to sleep. I should be going to sleep sometime soon. But I think it's fine. Let's stay online a little bit longer because like the goal of this video was to get shit running on macOS, and I don't think we have like properly achieved that goal just yet. Nudge text at 16 point width. I'm just gonna. You saw how the text got. The padding. The text got trimmed. Did it run? Run on my phone again. I just want to see that if it like runs on my phone, dude. Also, by the way, I'm super curious on how much usage is used. Not a lot. I use like 10%. I have like 5%. I've only used 5% all week. That's opus for you people. That's opus. Hey, what is it doing? Run on my phone again. I think it's like a simple command. Why does it still say goals active? SDK configuration build succeeded. But it did identify Kritik's iPhone, so I'm assuming it should work this time. Yeah, it's working. It's installing right now. Oh wait, it crashed? Yeah, it did crash. The F. It's crashing on my phone. It's crashing on my phone. Anyway, for this, right now the measurement bug, the bigger exposed font, the fix is to measure consistently and add a little snag. I don't think you have to measure all the time. I think measuring is wrong. Measuring is obviously wrong. When you measure, this still looks bad, bro. This still looks a little terrible. Yeah, this is looking at some crash. Cool. Continue. I just accidentally stopped it. It in future will AI take over humans' job, specifically software engineers? Obviously, I feel like it has already taken over. I think software engineering as a problem is solved for AI, dude. Because this software that I've built, completely AI, and so when I say software engineering, I mean programming. Okay. Let me phrase that correctly. Software engineering completely won't be taken over by AI because you still need people who will design things, who will do an architecture of like what the product looks like. And if you remember, I just showed you my to-do thing, right? This whole thing, uh, this whole design on how the product should look, this it can only be built by AI to some extent, right? Because creativity is still hard to be solved by AI. So you will still have this one or two engineers who will look at this on like what the product should actually have. So there will be a lot of like product based engineers. There will also be a lot of design engineers like who also know software engineering but like are mainly focused on the design part of it. So right now you can see like this was a little earlier, it did not have like a proper padding, did not have like a proper font and all, right? So a design engineer is someone who takes care of all these things. It's a new role that's coming up. He's actually a software engineer who takes care of design. So software engineering, as we know today, which is mostly just writing code, that will be completely taken over by AI. Like writing code is already done by AI completely. But the part why I say software engineering won't be completely taken over by AI is because software engineering will evolve. It'll create this new roles. Like let me show you. If you have time, go watch this video called Design Engineer. Uh, Let me see if it pulls up. The Rise of Design Engineering. This video. So design engineering is like a concept in which a software engineer, he he has a very good idea about how design should be, and he works very closely with like the people who are like architecting the code. I'm going to say architecting code because nobody writes code anymore. They're similar like this, bro. People are just letting AI do all the code for them, but they are going to be people who architect the code. Okay, so there will be people who architect the code, there'll be people who design like the UI elements and all, and then there will be like people who create a plan of what the product should look like. So for example, if this cat is being designed, the how to use like this, there will be some person who decides like this is what the onboarding should look like, and there will be some person who decides what should be the gap between this. Like if AI says 4, we are not going to automatically accept that it's going to be 4. There's going to be like a good enough reason for why it should be 4. And you saw it right now, right? The interactions, all these things will be designed by people. So software engineering as we know it will be very different. It will be very different, but programming has already been taken over by AI. I haven't, so I'll give you an example. I haven't written code since September of last year. And if you think about September last year, that's pretty much like October, November, December. That's 8 months back. I have not written a single line of code by myself in the last eight months, but I've like released 3-4 apps. Just because AI is doing all the coding for me, I'm just doing like the product part of it. I'm like deciding what should go into this and so all these things, like you saw this little interaction, right? This was not all AI. I had like properly guided it on like what should happen. And also if you think about this enable voice, this thing, and to say keep holding and all these things, all these minor design details, there will still be a human to do it. You still need the creativity. Looks like your message got cut off. See, like the way in which people will do software engineering is going to change by a lot. uh, but I think it's fine, dude. I think like the real fun was not always in just writing code or something. The real fun was always in seeing people use something that you make, right? So I'm completely okay with AI taking over the coding part. So right now, imagine this was like some 10 years ago. I would have been constantly writing code, and then while writing code, I would have been like not being able to talk to you guys or and all things like that. But right now, I have the freedom to talk to you. If I want, I can like call my mom. Obviously, I'm not going to call my mom at like 1 a.m. But if I wanted, I can like call my friends or like just do whatever as AI writes the code for me, because I've already done like the enough part of like engineering what the product needs to look like. So I'm super happy. I'm super happy that way that AI is writing all its code for me, and it's 100% not going to take the role or take a job of software engineers for sure. Because look at this, there's like a bunch of things running right now, like a lot of things running right now, and for people who are looking at this for the first time, you might not be sure like what the simulator is doing or what XE run and things like that are. And there's a couple of background tasks running. There's a lot of things that you need to understand about software engineering in general. So I'm okay doing it, and overall I'm like super okay. And if since you're getting into software engineering, you can expect software engineering to look a lot different. Like your interviews are no longer going to be DSA. Your interviews are going to be like a little bit like this. Like, can you use Claude Code to solve these problems and things like that? So I really suggest like everybody watching the stream to get a Claude subscription if you haven't. I know it's going to cost you 2,000 rupees or something like that, but the ability to understand what is the current framework, what is like currently going on in AI, the way people are writing code is super important. That's going to be the interview. That's going to be the what is going to be asked in the interviews. Nobody like people will still ask you DSA, but if you tell them like you have never used Claude Code, that's going to be a problem for you. And if you tell them you have used Claude Code, you better have like a really good project that is launched, because like right now the bar for software engineering is going high and high every day. And I'm sure you guys are like watching ads and all that AI can write any code. It's not true. AI is still not that good that it can write anything. You'll have to sit in front of AI. You'll have to like how long is the stream, dude? Like we have been streaming for about 2 hours now. We have been streaming for 2 hours now, and I can tell you I did not get a lot done. I actually did not get a lot done. That's because like technically I did write the code that could have been written like say in maybe this code that I wrote today would have been like 1-2 weeks of work, which I got done in 2 days, 2 hours. But still, like in this 2 hours, like if you think about it, I did not do much. That's the thing. Like there's this fake sense of productivity because like it is writing a lot of code that you are getting a lot of things done. That is not true. You still, even with AI, it is still going to take you at least 4 to 5 days to complete a proper app. It's not like you get done, you type like some 2 things and you get an app ready. There are still things that you have to learn. You have to learn authentication, you have to learn how databases work. Because if you're letting AI do everything, it will do something very stupid, very shitty. Huh. I re-download the iOS platform now. Bro, what? Why did it delete? What did it delete? Oh shit, okay. It's cool. This will take some time. All cat bubbles spoken, smart nudges, shallow style. Now they're bigger, builds clean on both parts, still uncommitted. Perfect. How can we ship this product to... Okay, before that, what happens when someone doesn't have both Claude Code or the Claude API set up? Because we want to give this to other people to try out. So towards the end of the stream, I will be giving access to this cat thing. It will be on the chat or it will be on the description. It'll be somewhere. I'm thinking I'll just like create like this sort of test flight link so that like people can try this out. Like you can give me feedback on what this cat should have. If you have Claude Code, like if you have Claude subscription with you, you can use this cat in your Mac. Let me know how it goes. So I'm just asking if somebody on this chat like doesn't... We have Gemini CLI, Open Code, Codex CLI. Oh shit, I've not set those up. Lol, I need to ask people. Non-technical, but also support Gemini. What else did you tell me? Gemini, Open Code, Open Code, Codex, and any of the similar CLIs. If none of them are found, then just skip the voice portions for now. We will set up Claude API later. For now, add an extra onboarding step that detects the subscription on the device, or else gives them an option, or else and if none of them are found, then simply move ahead for now. After prompting the user. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Gemini CLI, Open Code, Codex CLI, they are all free right now, but I feel like Claude is the best it has ever been. The only reason they are free is because people are like massively using Claude. Claude is really good, guys. Like if you are using anything except Claude, I think it's wrong. I really think it's wrong. You should have a Claude subscription. If you're like writing code on like a daily basis, I recommend you spend those 2000 rupees, get the Claude subscription. Tell your parents that it's important for your syllabus, curriculum, or whatever. tell them it's absolutely important that you have a Claude subscription. Just get it. I'm not sure if Claude is giving some student plans or anything like that. Okay, I think this can go on. Simulator created, run the full test suite. Okay, there are two things happening right now. So one is that till now we have only supported Claude. We are adding support for Gemini and a bunch of other things. And for this, we are finishing all the tasks that were left. This is a very basic to-do app. Like everybody, I also wanted to create a to-do app, so I'm making it. So testing is running over here, and here it's just basically doing its thing. One thing that I've noticed is I've set this cat to remind me every 1 minute on look at the screen and what's going on. It has not done that in a while. I'm gonna set a timer if the cat doesn't say anything in the next 30 seconds. Timer. Can I do that? Start timer for 30 seconds. I don't think it works. Where is Siri, bro? Set a timer for 30 seconds. Okay. If the cat does not respond in the 30 seconds, then we are telling it's a bug, dude. I think it's a bug. There is some bug. There's some reason the cat is not talking to us. When was the last time that cat talked to us? Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna set a timer for 50 seconds. Okay, so within this 45 seconds, the cat has to talk to us once. If the cat does not talk to us for even once, then there is a bug. I think everything is fine, right? Like, what is going on? Why is this not moving? 36 left and a giant quit. Okay, see, it talked to us. It talked to us. This is unprompted. It's 1:31 a.m. Sleep. It's telling me to sleep. Should we go sleep? I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna cancel this. Start again. If the cat doesn't talk to us again, I think it'll talk. I think it should be fine now. So it has started the multi CLI detection and it's happening in brain backend. Let's go check it out. I can close this, I think. Brain backend. So we have Claude, Codex, Gemini, open code. Priority is Claude first, Codex second. Wait, the cat did not talk to us in fact. Do we wait for the cat to talk? Check it, dude. I don't think there's some bug. We can fix it later. The priority is Claude, Codex, Gemini, and finally open code. Which I think is the order in which people are, like the order in which AI companies are succeeding these days, with Claude being the topmost. Perfect. I think the falling down, there should be like a really good animation or something, right? I'll report the result when it completes. It's going on for a long time, dude. No output. It's been running for 7 minutes. Cool. Test suits running on fresh. Oh, it actually ran. Okay, I think it's fine. I think everything's good. Everything's working as expected. Nice. Uh, suits running in the background. Perfect moment to stretch and rest your eyes. Okay, the cat is telling me to rest my eyes. I'm going to rest my eyes. Ah. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. My eyes are fine, people. Can think and chat using this on Mac. Still a great chatting needs an AI CLI on your Mac. You can set one. Perfect, 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 perfect. So this is happening on onboarding window, onboarding step. So right now, the reason it's like responding to us this fast is because we have manually told the cat that respond to us fast. I'm gonna place it here. Absolute path to the backend's binary, if not nil. Cool. There's also a cat brain, by the way, where like it has options to like screenshot and things like that. Compact bubble. Okay, now build both parts. What is going on, dude? Okay, so towards the end of this thing, we would have had it support for Codex, Gemini, and Open Code along with Claude. So if you're on any of those platforms, you'll be able to use this. So I'll just create the test flight link soon. That is going to be the next step. I'm going to ask Claude, like, how do I create the test flight for this? Then I'll just share a link. Then I'll go to sleep. Then we'll stream again tomorrow. And tomorrow's stream is going to be a lot more fun because this we would plan like a little bit more on what to do. We'll be adding Claude API and we'll be making these things and all. And at the same time, we'll be building a Mac app for this. And the Mac app for the to-do app, what it means is that I'll be able to completely control my to-dos from my phone, and every time I add an extra to-do, what? No AI assistant found. What? Continue. What do you mean no AI assistant found? What do you mean no AI assistant found? Huh. The no brain detect step is spot on. Oh, it is just showing me the UI. Okay, that's fine. I'll just send it to myself. So just sending it for myself so that I can access it later on. This is a cat for all of you dirty minded people. It's a cat, people. It's a cat. Okay. Claude Code is connected. Okay, but what if people have Claude Code and they also have like other subscriptions? I think if people are, paying for a subscription of like Claude or Gemini or something like that, then they should have an option to not pay for this cat that I'm building. I think that's super important. Like if people are filled with subscription services so far, so Claude Code is connected. Nice, perfect. Um, Continue enable voice. Watch will explore. Continue. Let's go. Commit. Commit and push. Okay. And by the way, how do I set up test flight access for other people to use this app? Huh. Cool. I think like that is going to be our final part of the day. For this, the goal is still active. I'm not sure what is going on here. The testing has been going on for quite some time. Can you check what happened? Bigger nudge, perfect. Okay, I am enrolled in Apple Developer. Create a macOS app record. Oh. The catch is the same as the broader distribution. Direct download still assumes testers have CLI installed. The thing that actually unlocks zero setups testers is Cloud API brain. So test flight needs the API brain plus sandbox work. Direct distribution is far less work. Cool. We will be doing Cloud API tomorrow, but we will generate the test flight link first. Give me the steps. I have Xcode open. Okay, now you guys are going to see me upload this to test flight. I'm not sure like if I have to create a new thing for this, but like you're going to see me upload it to test flight right now. Bro, the cat is behind this thing. Like the cat is behind my thing, behind my image. So it just said pushed and clean Xcode open for test flight. You're rolling. Nice. Perfect. I'm not certain on how many people will access the test flight link, but I'm going to limit it to like 100 people. And then 100 of you can use it. And after that, like I'll mostly be putting it as behind a paid wall for some time, because like I really do want to make money. If if that's something that's not obvious, because I don't have a job right now, so I need to make money. So but for the people on the test flight, you guys will be able to access it anytime you want. So testing test flight for a Mac app is doable, but there are two things you must know before clicking anything, so you don't hit a wall mid upload. Cool. By the way, there's like 5 to 10 more minutes in the stream, depending on how this test flight upload goes, because I've never uploaded a Mac app before. In the meantime, if you guys want to talk anything, I'm there. Let's chat, people. And there are 2 blockers you need to know before. Oh, test flight requires the app sandbox on, and that disables the CLI brain. Under the sandbox, the app can't spawn, so detection finds nothing, and every tester gets pet only mode. Oh, that is so sad. That's actually fine and consistent with your plan. Dude, that is so sad. So people can't use. Oh god. So right now, if I give this cat to you guys, nothing will happen. Is what is being told to me. Okay, well then I think that is pretty much everything. Uh, Turns out I can't give you guys the link right now, but do tune in to the stream tomorrow, because we'll be fixing that error, and we'll make sure to find a way to which in which I can let more people access this cat. Seems like we can't be doing the Claude CLI approach. So even if you have like a Claude subscription, you will probably have to pay for my app, which is sad. Hi, Omar. Omar. I'm not sure where to put the break. I'm assuming your name's Omar. I might be wrong. I'm sorry. Hi, Omar. Thanks for joining the chat. Let me know if you're new here, or like if you have been there, if you are one among my 790 subscribers, then I advise you to use aftertone in Claude Code. It's very useful. Aftertone. Mm-mm-mm. Let me check what that is. Aftertone Claude Code. Aftertone is a completely free local text-to-speech tool designed specifically for AI-assisted coding environments. Okay, so basically I can use voice to talk with it, right? Right, makes sense. Okay. I will check it out. I will check it out for sure. And like right now you can see like this cat, it told me googling aftertone Claude Code. It is assuming I'm asking it for it. But like I'm assuming you told me aftertone because you wanted me to see how it goes, right? You wanted me to like instead of typing to Claude Code, I can just use my voice to type with it. But the thing is, Claude also has the slash voice, which has a so it's basically a toggle voice mode. So I'm assuming aftertone does the same thing. The reason I don't use voice, oh okay. The reason I don't use you said no, but I'm not sure what you said no for. Okay, the reason I don't use voice mode in Claude Code is because I like to think while I type. It is the way I always practiced. So while I'm typing, I'm generally also like thinking what to say next. Like if I'm speaking, it becomes a little hard. So that is the reason I don't use voice mode. You actually get a response spoken aloud rather than reading the output. Oh, interesting. That is interesting. I can consider that. Huh. But we'll be ending the stream in like 5 minutes or something. We'll be on stream till 1:50 a.m. It's currently, there's like 2 more minutes. But yeah, I'll set up aftertone. Check the video. Okay. Oh wait, this is you. This is literally your name. Bro, this is you, right? Okay. I'll definitely checking the video. Thanks for tuning in. Uh, okay, aftertone on.
Aftertone is on, empty directory, waiting for your direction on what to build.
Okay, I'm gonna give you.
List comprehension, a one-liner that builds a list by transforming each item from an iterable, with optional
Bro, Loki, it's little annoying, bro. I know you are the developer of this video, developer of this app, but I wanna tell you that like it's a little annoying, the voice. I really wanna tone it down.
Aftertone is local TTS for AI coding agents. Devs use it to hear agent replies spoken aloud. Install via the one-liner, then enable with /commands or settings.
I will definitely install it for sure. Uh, like I'll install it to support you, but I feel like the voice needs to be smoother, like a lot smoother. Uh, I'll definitely install it for you. Thanks for tuning in, bro. Thanks for tuning in. I will also upvote your Reddit post. Oh, I'm not logged in now. Okay, I'm not logged in for some stupid reason, but I will upvote it. Are you a college student? No, I'm not in college. College got over 4 years ago. I was working for 3 years, and then I've like I was working for 3 years. Then for the last 1 year, I'm trying to start up. That's because local it's light. Oh, so you're saying the voice is voice. You don't wanna add like extra voice and make it like bulkier, so you're just like keeping it this way. Makes sense. Smart. Okay. Cool. Then that's the end of this video, guys. We will be streaming again in like 8 to 9 hours. I'll go to sleep. I'm gonna be streaming again. So if you wanna tune in, do subscribe. Where did you study and which role? If you So I studied in this college called IIT Kharagpur. If you'll know it if you're in India. Then I worked in Blinkit as an iOS engineer. Then I uh, worked in PhonePe as an iOS engineer. Uh, Pretty fun, cool. So what am I building? I'm building a bunch of projects. Right now, this is this cat, which basically talks to us and things like that. Then right now on stream, I'm building this to-do app, which I think is like fine, which I think is like it's just a regular to-do app. Then if you go to my website, which is crylabs.com, there's like a bunch of other things that I work on. There's like, oh wait, this is an older site. I don't know why it's cached. So I have like this friend finding app, then I have like a screen time app, then I have like a bookmark for reels. Then I'm also building something for social dining, and I'm also building like an Instagram something auto comment reply kind of thing. And I'm also building a WhatsApp lead qualification. This is a B2B, and everything else is a consumer app. Yeah, so I am trying to start up. Yep, that is what I'm doing. And like I'm not a very successful startup guy right now, but hoping to get successful soon is the target. With this stream, I'm literally attempting to build in public so everybody can like see my journey. That's the goal right now. Your test flight bill still waits. Okay. Yeah, I did leave my job. I left my job like 1 year back and just focusing full time. All of these apps. So this app was built in 2023. This was while I was still in a job. Every other app, I built it while being jobless, unemployed, basically. But I'm quite confident that something will work out, guys. I'm like quite confident something will work out. Thanks, dude. Thanks, Mr. Mini Flickster. Thank you. Well, anyway, that's the end of this stream. I'll see you again soon. Um, Please go to sleep, guys. It's 2 a.m. and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye. Good night. And thanks for tuning. Thanks, Mr. Hari. Thanks, Hari, for keeping me company so long. Omar, I'm definitely trying your app after the stream ends. And oh, you're doing in Anna University. Nanu Tamil dhaan, bro. If you know Tamil, hi. If that's a good chance, you might also not know Tamil. Tamil na hi. If you're not a Tamil dude, also hi. Currently moving to my third year. Very cool. That is the end of the stream. It had like about 170 views, and currently we have like 5 concurrent users. சரி மிஸ்டர் மினிஃப்ளிக்ஸ்டர் உங்கள் பேரை மட்டும் டக்குன்னு சொல்லிடுங்க. உங்கள் பேரை கேட்டுட்டு நான் அப்படியே ஸ்ட்ரீம் ஆஃப் பண்ணிடுறேன். Actually got a few doubts. Okay, cool. I'm gonna stay awake. Yeah, please. Okay. Yeah, ask, bro. I'll be here. Arun. Hey, Arun. What's up? So I'm actually just like answering chat. I'm like done with writing code as far as things are concerned. I'll go sleep. I have to wake up at 7 tomorrow. I have to wake up at 7 tomorrow because like I have to go running, and after I run, I'll just get back to streaming again. The thing is, I got an internship at Barclays, and it's an investment bank. People know Barclays, bro, and they mostly give PPA and stuff. Investment bank from London, but I think you'll be working in the India branch, right? But I think I'm not sure. So if you're asking like if you should do that internship or not, obviously you have to do that internship. I feel like internships are just like for you to have fun. Pune va? Bro, I'll tell you about internships, okay? Internships, like it might feel like a lot of things, and like it might feel like it's very important and all, but nobody's going to care about your internships, bro. So like when you start a job, when you are like when you get your placements and all, till your placements DSA is important, right? But once you get a job, nobody's going to care about your internships. So when you're going for your internship, just make sure it is in a new city. So like Arun nee Pune pora, just go to Pune, have as much fun as you can, don't worry about anything else, okay? So I've been doing DSA for the past, I'm not doing any dev and stuff. How to start dev? Claude Code, bro. Claude subscription. Just spend that 2,000 rupees, get that Claude subscription, and you're sorted, honestly. Let me ask my cat. How would you advise him to start on dev? Oh shit, that was wrong. How would you advise him to start on dev? Okay, I think it'll understand because it technically does have Claude powered. Ama bro, as far as your internship is concerned, just go and have like as much fun as you can. To just start dev, just install, just get the Claude subscription. உனக்கு மனசுக்கு என்ன பிடிக்குமோ code that. Like take a notebook. That's what I do. I literally do that. Wait, let me show you. Yeah. So I have this notebook where I literally just let me show you something. Yeah, so I just write my app idea like this, okay? I write my app idea like this, and எனக்கு என்ன app வேணுமோ, whichever app I want to do, I just ask Claude to build it. Isn't it learning by starting on full stack and stuff? I mean, Claude isn't it a bad idea? I don't think so. See, there are concepts, okay, wow. There are different concepts. So when you're starting out on dev, like when you're starting out on dev, okay, it's on. Okay, so think about an application. So if you're like building an app, என்னெல்லாம் தேவைப்படும்? You'll need a login, right? So while you log in, when you are implementing login using Claude, you will be learning about this thing called authentication. You would have read this in software, நான் சொல்றேன். So while doing this, you will learn about how to use OAuth 2.0. So after that, you will learn how to use Google Auth. Okay, wow. This is just if you implement login. Claude will not be able to do all of this for you. And or interview they won't ask you to like fully, but where is dev coming by asking to Claude? Adan solreen, wait. So when people ask you to implement login systems, when you are like asking Claude, you'll still have to understand all this. You'll still have to go set up Google dashboard, like you'll still have to do all this. So you have learned how to do authentication when you implement login. Adukaprom, say you're doing some UI work, you notice some padding is off. Say you're like implementing login, you're asking the name and things like that, right? So then you'll be learning about paddings, then you'll learn about, okay, before that, you have to test out your API. So you, like say this app is a social network. Then you will be seeing how to make post. When you're reading about how to make a post, what you will learn is you will learn about CRUD. You will learn about CRUD methods. Then you will learn about APIs. You will learn how to make an API call and how to do all this. So don't just blindly ask Claude, Surya. After you do everything, after you implement login, or after you learn how to make a post, it will tell you that you need to make a CRUD something. So CRUD it will create, read, update, and destroy. So now that you have implemented how to make a post, you now know how to use CRUD. You know what CRUD means. You know how to use an API. You know how to make API calls. Okay, wow. Then because it's a social system, you want to build messages. And when you're building messages, you will learn about how WebSockets work. The thing is, now that you have built this, now you have built a simple app where you can make a post and where you can talk to people and where you can log in. Now Claude will do it for you, no doubt, Surya. But in this process, you have learned about what auth means, you have learned about APIs, you have also learned about WebSockets. So my advice is that when you are building this, just make sure that you are also learning. You're learning what is going on. Now, when they ask you an interview about how to create a simple social media app, when you tell this you will be telling this to people. You're not going to write the whole code. You will be telling what all steps go behind. So the fastest way is to actually build something. So like we are learning first to orchestrate things, so we get a big picture at first on how to connect things. Obviously. So when you're working, correct, exactly, and then you deep dive into the parts, right? Correct. So when you're working, when you're like in a job, say in Barclays, say some data system they are giving you, they're telling you you have to work in this data system. Depending on which system you are, you can deep dive into it. And an interview, they'll ask you all these broad questions. They'll ask you, how does auth work? How does databases work? Oh, databases is important. So when you're learning how to make a post, you will also learn about databases. And databases is super important. Like SQL and all, like school, it might have felt like it's simple, but databases is a real huge problem. So once you do this, yeah, you will be all set. Claude கிட்ட கேட்கறது தப்பே இல்லடா. Asking Claude is the right thing. Just make sure you're not doing it blindly. You're also learning with it. Like I'm not sure like which part of the stream you joined, but like not only did I wait for Claude to tell me, but parallelly I was also looking at the code. Like I was, this is the code. I was not just like simply asking the Claude, I was like making sure that I'm checking what is going on. So I don't know how to build all this and all. So, but just because I'm asking Claude, now I know that like this AI command line tools and all can happen. And then there's this thing called generic CLI brain. So naleki if I was naleki if my startup doesn't work, and then if I'm going back to job or something, right? If they ask me how I built this, I'll simply tell them this. So you're developing an app for international hostel in my college. Perfect. Perfect. அந்த அப்ளிகேஷனுக்குள்ளேயே ஒரு சாட் மாதிரி போடு. Oh, okay. You see, you absolutely don't have to feel guilty. Just make sure that like you're understanding each bit of the code. It's completely fine to ask AI to do it. And if you're really feeling guilty, just open some YouTube video. If you're using like Golang, Java, whatever, watch a video on Java. Chumma write Java for fun, but I don't think you have to feel guilty. I think it's fine, dude. I think it's honestly fine. Chill, enjoy பண்ணிட்டு பண்ணு. That is all that matters. Huh. And also like 1 year back, before I quit my job, I did not know what authentication means or like how to use WebSockets. எனக்கு தெரியாது. And just because like I've been building these things, I know how to like at least talk as if I know these things. So if I'm going to interview tomorrow, I'm going to be able to explain these to people like properly. So don't feel guilty about using AI. Use AI as much as you can. It's like a really good time to be writing code. So just have fun. Just have fun. Like if having fun is the most important thing. How did you come to a conclusion to quit your job? If you go to my, it's not like a career break. Like this is like a full 1 year, like just trying to do startup marila. So it's career break na. For me it would mean like taking a vacation and all. Right now I write code like every day. So for coming the conclusion, go to my channel. அந்த ஒரு பின் பண்ணி ஒரு வீடியோ பின் பண்ணி வச்சிருப்பேன், வைப் கோடிங்னு. Vibe coding is a bad option or something like that. Wait, let me check its name exactly. Just go to my channel, or a video the mistakes. I was early to vibe coding or something like that. I was early to vibe coding, but I completely there'll be a video 2 months back. I tell you how exactly I took that decision and all. It's a good decision. If like I had 3 years of career experience, so quitting the job and trying to start up is a good. எனக்கு இப்போ 26 வயசு ஆகுது, and it's not like I'm risking a lot and all. It's just fun. Okay, cool. That's the end. I think I'll be streaming tomorrow. If you guys want to talk, let's talk. But right now I have to go sleep. I have to wake up at 7 for a run. So good night and bye. What do you think about GSOC and stuff now? Is it hard or doable? GSOC is very easy now. No, it's hard only, but doable now. Doable. You'll be able to do it. Try பண்ணு.